How is everybody doing today? This is TheStormPow, and I'm here to answer a question that, quite frankly, I'm a little tired of answering. And I'm not blaming anybody who has asked me this question at all, because I haven't really made it a big public statement as to the answer of this question. And in case you haven't already been able to tell by the title of the video and all that stuff, this video is indeed about the Battle of Z demo and Battle of Z in general. I've been getting a lot of questions on Twitter, on Facebook, during my live streams. Pretty much every single live stream I do, I get at least 5 people that will tend to ask me in the chat this question, like, have you played the Battle of Z demo, StormPow? And I'm here to answer that question publicly, so hopefully I won't have to repeat it again. No, I have not played the Battle of Z demo, and a lot of you guys may be asking why. You know, it's been out for at least a few weeks now, I know. I actually went to try to play it one day, and I couldn't get my Xbox to connect to the internet, which sometimes happens. I have kind of a crappy connection, and sometimes glitches like that happen, and I'm sure I could have found a fix or whatever if I had actually tried, but after about one try, I was just like, all right, whatever, I don't really want to play it anyway. And that's sort of when I realized I don't want to play it, when I realized that I was not going to put any effort towards playing it whatsoever. And another thing is, I've heard it was bad. Now, I know there's going to be some of my subscribers that are going to disagree with me, but I've heard from a lot of my friends that have played it that it's absolutely horrible, that it's not going to live up to the hype that I had for it, because if you guys remember, back when Battle of Z was first announced, I had some big hype around it. I thought it was going to be a fun game and all that, but obviously, now that the demo is out and some of the reviews are in from it, it is seeming like it will not be that great. And I do understand that the game still has, I think, about a month or so left until it comes out, so it's not a final build, of course, on that demo. There's still a few changes to be made, but in the overall spectrum of general gameplay, I am sure that it's going to be about the same, and that it's not going to be much better. Now, I'm sure it is going to be kind of neat to have some of the giants and all that stuff in a next-gen DBZ game. I'm sure that'll be kind of neat, and I'm sure there are going to be some good things about the game itself and not like just the demo and just the combat, but I'm not feeling that enticed to play the demo, and definitely not to spend $60 on the game. I mean, if I can't be bothered to fix my internet connection so I can play the free demo, I don't think that I'm about to shell out $60 for a game that I'm probably not even going to like. Just to be perfectly 110% real with you guys right now. Now, it's no secret that I have lost a huge interest in playing Dragon Ball Z games. That's no secret at all. I haven't really kept that a secret from you guys. If you've been subscribed for long at all, then you know that that while I may have gained probably 80% of my fan base from Dragon Ball Z, a lot of you guys know that I'm not that into it anymore, and I have very much so stopped posting content in relation to it as frequently, especially gameplay videos. I haven't done a DBZ duel in months. Like months. I've done a DBZ talk maybe 2 months ago, because I thought that those were a little bit more enjoyable to make than the fight videos. But overall, my interest in Dragon Ball Z has absolutely hit an all-time low, I would say. I used to have so much fun researching it, so to speak, and reading about it and finding out about the lore, and being active in the community of it, and just overall being an avid fan of Dragon Ball. But nowadays, like I said, I cannot even be bothered to download a free demo and play it to see what the new game is like. And that sounds crazy to think, because I remember how into Dragon Ball I was at one point, and to see where I am now, where I have so many other interests and all of that, it is indeed crazy to think that. But I'm just answering the question honestly. I'm not going to be somebody that I'm not anymore. I'm not going to pretend to like something just so that way you guys will like me. I don't think that that's very right of me to do. I don't think that's fair to you guys. I don't think it's fair to me necessarily either. I don't think that I should have to do that. I strongly believe that any of my subscribers that are truly loyal and actually liked me will stick around for the other content that I've been producing. And anybody who only liked Dragon Ball Z, well, you weren't a real fan in the first place if that's all you cared about on my channel. Just to be, again, perfectly real and frank with you guys. I'm not going to be somebody I'm not and lie to you guys. I think that's unfair to you guys to lie to you guys. So take this video with a grain of salt and think about it. I mean, I've been into Dragon Ball for about 10 years now. I think it's about time that I finally got a little burnout on it. I mean, I remember playing Budokai 1 on the PS2 when I was 7 years old. I'm now 17 years old and finding it very hard to want to do anything Dragon Ball related. Like I said, I think that's understandable. I know some people may have only semi-recently gotten into Dragon Ball, maybe even a year or two ago from Dragon Ball Kai, and you're still really into it. And that's understandable. It's a big franchise with a lot of content to wrap your head around and to get immersed into, and it will take a while to get burnt out on it, but oh, I promise you it will happen. I promise you it will happen one day or another, and if you don't understand it now, then you will then. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen, that I feel like sharing with you guys right now. I know that there's been a gigantic decline of videos in general on my channel due to me primarily switching my content over to Twitch, but as I said in my last update video, I will be shooting out an occasional video like this, a video that pretty much can only be put on YouTube, that really shouldn't be done in a live stream format, you know, a video that should be done in a pre-recorded format such as this. There will be occasional videos like this, mostly updates and such, and post commentaries like this. So that is it for a sort of small update, mostly pertaining to Dragon Ball Z content on my channel. I hope you found it informative and maybe even a little eye-opening, perhaps. But that is it for now anyway. So for now, I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and goodbye!